empty bottles gathering dust on your bar cut, taking up all that space? Well, Evelyn Chick is here with a few delicious drink recipes to use them up. Hey, Evelyn, how's it going?
Great, thank you.
Listen, we're always bringing delicious cocktails, and I love a use them up recipe.
Yes.
It's so good.
Yes.
Now, I feel like there's a few different kind of categories on at least my bar cart that are just like hanging around, gathering dust.
Yes.
One is like the flavor booster that you get for that one cocktail. One is the, ooh, someone gave me this and it's fancy and I don't know what to do with it.
Exactly.
And the other one is something creamy, especially like post-holiday time.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I feel like this is the question I get asked the most on social media. What the heck do I do with this?
Yes.
And this is all the hack we're gonna do today. So the first one is actually a fruit liqueur. We have cassis over here. Anyone has cassis in the back of the bar not knowing how to use it? Okay, we're gonna start.
I was like, other than a Kir Royale.
Exactly.
End of list, yeah.
So the first cocktail is going to be called a bramble smash, and we're actually gonna use leftover jam too. You know the last bit of jam in your fridge, and you're like, my knife isn't, it's not quite enough for peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
This is the recipe for it. So we're gonna open your jam jar, and then we're gonna add a couple slices of lemon in there. So I would say 3 or 4.
Okay.
And then we're gonna muddle that up together. So that's gonna break up the fibers of the lemon, add some citrus elements to it.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, double muddle. Fun.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool. Yeah.
Double muddle.
Double
love it.
muddle.
Okay.
This is so smart because you know when you get that jar of jam and it sits in your fridge because you don't want to throw it out because this is the fancy jam.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're gonna do just a little bit of muddling, and then we're gonna go in and add a little bit of gin. So that actually dries it out a little bit.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So we're gonna add 1.5 ounces of gin in that, and we're gonna pour it directly into your jam jar.
Whoa.
And then we're gonna go in and layer on flavor. So I picked like a blackberry jam, and to go with cassis, which is blackberry, we're gonna add 1/2 ounce of that.
Oh, nice.
So this recipe is great if you have any other fruit liqueurs as well. You can kind of use that flavor of jam as well. So if you have an orange liqueur, you can use orange jam.
Yeah.
Super, super easy. So
like
what
a
we're gonna
marmalade,
do? Yeah,
yes.
exactly. We're gonna add some ice, and we're gonna shake the jam jar together.
So we're not using a cocktail shaker
We're
either?
not using a cocktail shaker. We're just gonna shake it in here. Anything with a lid, a mason jar, that works as well.
See, this is good. It's less dishes, easier to open. Okay, make sure
it's
it's
do that. Yeah.
Okay, I still am doing the cocktail shake face.
Okay, so we're gonna open it up and we're gonna add a little bit more ice, so that's gonna keep it nice and cold.
This looks so bright and fresh.
Yes, and a bramble is perfect because it's like such a nice kind of like fruit-forward cocktail.
Yeah.
So we're gonna drink it right from the jam jar.
Right from the jam jar.
Right
This is
now,
my energy.
Okay, there you go. Right? The fruit on fruit is great, and also the lemon oils. Super bright, really refreshing.
Really lovely. And I love the fact that this is like you go to a party, it's a packable cocktail.
Yeah, exactly.
You're good to go.
We're taking it to go. We're taking it to our second cocktail.
Yeah, there you go. Let's travel to the next cocktail. Fantastic.
Okay.
All right, next up, this is a huge one. I feel like I have like 3 bottles of this at home because I don't know what to do with it, and it's always a gift. Ice wine.
Yes.
I feel like
oh my goodness.
Not a lot of people buy ice wine for themselves, but it's always a gift for somebody.
Yes, ice wine is fantastic for like a dessert pairing, but this is also really great for this recipe called the ice wine sour. And I love that this is super Canadian. So we're gonna start off in a shaker tin. We're gonna add 1.5 ounces of ice wine. So this is a Riesling ice wine, and the way they make ice wine is that they wait till the grapes are super frozen, like kind of around this temperature, and then they press, so then the juices are super concentrated. That's why there's a misconception that ice wine is super sweet, but there's also always acidity in the back to balance it out.
Nice.
And to add a little bit of kind of like woodsy vanilla element to it, we're gonna use a Canadian rye. So 1/2 ounce each.
That was my Nana's favorite.
Yeah, there you go. Another bottle that you probably have in your back part. And then we're gonna go in with some local honey. So it's a honey syrup, 2 to 1 honey and water, and some lemon juice. It's really, really simple. There you go. So we're just gonna shake it up. I'm not gonna make you do the work because you already did the work the first one. Okay.
So cool.
So we're gonna strain it into these beautiful coupes right here, and then garnish it with a lemon twist.
Oh my gosh, look at that color.
There you go. It's gonna have some really nice like honeyed notes to it. And yeah, you can use a potato peeler, just grab a couple twists there. And then we're just gonna zest it over. And that's just gonna, a little twisty twist.
Ooh.
And then there you go, that's your ice wine sour.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful, Evelyn. Okay, let's see.
Right. Yes.
That's the first time I've really liked ice wine. That is delicious.
We won't tell ice wine.
No, listen, Ice wine is good. It's just like sometimes you're like, you have a sip and you're like, okay, I get it.
Yeah. Well, now you can integrate it into a recipe.
I love that. That's fantastic. All right, finally, we're talking cream liqueurs.
Yes.
I feel like this time of year, we always have these hanging around because you get them at Christmas time or the holidays, and you don't know what to do with the rest of the bottle.
Yes. So this, I kind of layered on a really tropical flavor to it, and this is called the marula colada.
Oh.
So marula is actually a fruit from South Africa that's got like really kind of beautiful like floral citrusy notes. We're gonna go in to this colada with 1.5 ounces. So that actually gives you like a creamy base, whereas normally you would add coconut milk, but the cream does the job for you. So the cream liqueur does the textural job in this cocktail.
Very cool.
We're gonna do a little bit of dark rum over here. Just 1/2 ounce because you already have your spirit in there as well. And that also, the cream liqueur adds a sweetening element to it, but we're gonna go in with just a little bit of agave syrup just to kind of pump up the flavor a little bit.
Nice.
Oh, this is a thick boy.
That's a thick boy. Yeah, creamy boy and a thick boy.
And a thick boy. But as you can see, it layers texture, which is really great for this cocktail. A little bit of lime juice.
That's something that you don't necessarily think of if you don't know cocktails. You don't think about the fact that the textures are
You want the mouthfeel to be like good, like really, really nice.
Yeah.
A little bit of pineapple juice, and we're gonna shake that up again.
This does sound like I'm on a beach somewhere.
I know, I feel like it's appropriate.
Yeah, definitely,
A little winter escape.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna strain it into these rocks glasses, but look at that like really nice kind of creaminess that you would normally get from a pina colada. Just achieved with amarula, which is fabulous.
Is stunning.
And then we're just gonna garnish it with some pineapple over here.
Yes. Ooh. Get out of here,
There you
Evelyn.
go.
Okay, we get to go on a trip, no jet lag, no airports. What a delight. Let's give it a taste.
Delish.
That is so good, Evelyn. Thank you so much. Cheers to you as always.
Cheers.
Absolutely crushed. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.